Good day, and today is December 23rd, and it is a Tuesday, 2025. Um, let's get started. Good day rising prayers, and schedule will be the same. I noticed that today I put the wrong date on the link, so go by Tuesday. Don't go by the date. For those of you who figured it all already out, you figured it out. In nomine Dei, matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O Most Holy Divine Family, relying on Thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of Thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patronam Nostrae. O Most Holy Divine Family, I love Thee above all things, with my whole heart and soul, because Thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of Thee, and I forgive all who have injured me and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven, and for the souls in purgatory. O Most Holy Divine Family, most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O my God, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dea Matronam Nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O Most Holy Divine Family, as envisioned by St. Lucia as the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, I am heartily sorry for having offended Thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell, but most of all because they offend Thee, O Most Holy Divine Family, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of Thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei, matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Deum vobiscum, quoque apud. Oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum, omnium conditor et redemptor animabus, famolorum et remissionum cunctorum, turibue peccatorum, ut indulgentiam quam semper obdeverunt pii supplicationibus consequentor, qui te convivit reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hoc immaculatum hostium, quam ego indinius famalus tuus offeti tibi Deum eum vivum et verum, pro inimicibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligentis meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed et pro omnibus fidelibus, catholicorum vivis atque defunctis, ut mihi et illis proficiat salute. Deum qui humanae substantiae dignitatem mirabilitu condidisi mirabilis reformasti de nobis, spiritus atque unum mysterium, eius divinitatis esse consortes qui humanitatis nostrae, fieri dignatis est particips Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui te convivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offedimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris, tuam depecantis clementium, ut conspectu divina majestatis tuae, pro nostra totis mundi salute, cum odore suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis et in animo contritus suscipiam rota Deum Iesum Christum, et sec fiat sacrificium nostrum in conspectu tuo hodie, ut placiat tibi Deum matronum nostrae Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni sanctificator, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctifici de plato pro secundo, et accapere hoc sacrificium tuo sanctum nomini praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas concoblationem cum tibi afferimus amorum passionis, resurrectionis et ascensionis Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorem Deum matronum nostrae, et a Papa Peter Sanctorum, et Istorum et omnium Sanctorum, ut illis proficiat ad honorem nobis autem et salutem, et illi pro nobis intercedere de inter in caelis, coram amore magimus in telis, per inum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate ut meam ac vestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat ab Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis, ad laudem et gloriam nomini sui ad utilitatem quoque nostram totiusque, ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum obiscum, quoque apud te. Sursum corda, domus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Tege doblum medesimi matere patere Deum matronum nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, supplices rogamus ad petimus. Uti accepta habeas et sanctificas, haec sanctam sacrificium irribata, in primis quae tibi afferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pacificare, custodire, ad honore et regere, digneris toto orbi terrarum atque catholicae. In memento Deum famalorum famorogitorum, we pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Katie, Emily, Kathy, Marilyn, Cody, Maria Josephina Mose, Mark Jr., Letitia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, Dennis, Barbara Santa Croce, James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce. The Williams, Tafur, and Began families, the Stevenson family, Michaela McLarnon and family, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dasco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pohosky families and their intentions. Their good intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse, organ harvesting of any kind, place, or time, anywhere, place, or time. And we pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury. We pray for the courageous men to step forward as leaders of this Catholic society and to stop all nefarious activity. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. We pray for war to cease. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment. And we ask and pray for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. pray that people turn off the propaganda news, pay more attention to their home and their families and their faith. We ask that women and men cease working for Freemasons and corporations, that we change our form of government and economy to abide by those requests. We ask that all quote-unquote gay marriage, all pornography, and the OnlyFans platform be stopped immediately. And we ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, especially the ignorant. We ask you to save or transfer the souls from under the dominion of any Jew or Freemason that gives support to Israel. We pray that all forms of Freemasonry and Islamism is removed completely from the lands and guide the members into the submission of the Trinitarian Theophany through correct baptism and confession. We ask you to destroy the satanic document of Vatican law, that is the Jewish Talmud. We encourage those who are continuing in the use of the Talmud to stop and to cease and to give credit to Catholicism. Please nullify any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda into any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policies. And we ask that you give courage to the men to resist any attempts at having governmental control over them for the sole benefit of the Jews. We ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against thee, and a deep love of thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to thee in every moment of our lives. All this we ask in accordance with the Most Holy Divine Family's goodwill and intention. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio, pro quibus tibi efferimus, veruque tibi offeruntox sacramentum laudis, pro se suisque omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum prospe salutis et volumitatis suae, tibi credunt voto sua eterno Deum vivo et vero. Communicantes sem amore morantes in primis gloriosais semper Deum matram nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium tuorum Papa Sancti Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum corum meritis praecibusque concedas, ut in omnibus protectiones tuae monum exidio per illum Christum Deum nostrum, quam oblationem de Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus consecratum hac et Deum perfecti dignidis ut nobis corpum, et sanguinem fieri dictissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam pateretur recepit panem sanctus aqua nobis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in calamate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum sumum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens, consecravit, frege didique lumis sui dicens accipite et mando cate ex omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simili modo postquam ceremonia est accipiens et hunc preclarum calicem in sanctus aqua nobis manus suas et in tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecravit didique lumis sui dicens accipite et vivite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis effundetur in remissionem peccatorum, equites cum perfectissime mono facietis. unde et memoris Deum nos servitui, sed plebs tuas sancta Iustum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam beate passiones nec non et in fidis resurrectionis, sed et in caelos gloriosa ascensionis, offerimus praeclare maestati tui di tuis donis actatis, supra quae propitio axere novutur respicere digneris. Et supplices teragamus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ibe hic preferibus manus tuum ut quod ex accataris participationes sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinem senimus, omni sanctificatione calesi gratia Dei per amor per in Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. And we especially pray for Edna Ambrose and Henry Francis Santa Croce, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis temet omnibum in Christum quiscentibum locum reficere iducis et pacis, ut indorge est proclamor per in Christum Deum nostrum, per mecum nea Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso, est tibi Deum Patrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea, matronam nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum. Sancta tua in mulier, Dea matronam nostrae, matram Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos, quae sumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum omnibus malis, praeteditis, praesentibus et futuris et intercedente, beata gloriosa semper Deum matronam nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis da propitius pacimentibus nostris, ut ope misericordiae Tuae aduit et peccato, simus semper liberi et ab omni perturbazione seculi. Per iendum Deum nostrum Iesum Christum Filium Tuum Deum nostrum, qui tecum vivit reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sit semper vobiscum et quoque pote. Haecum extio et consecratio corporis et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat excipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum et quoque pote. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, quoprante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem Tuam mundum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sacrosanctum corpus et sanguinum Tuum ab omnibus iniquitatibus meis, et universis malis, et facimi Tui semper in hadere mandatis, et num quam separari permittas, qui cum eodem Deum matronam nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis regnum aeternam. Perciptio corporis Tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius sumere praesum non mihi proveniat in iudicum condonationem, servo tu pietate prosit mihi ad tutumentum mentis corporis, et ad medelam percipiendam qui vivis reinas, cum Deum matronam nostrae in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem excipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Deam matronam nostrum non sunt dignius, ut in te subtete meas in tante quae samparana mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignius, ut in te subtete meas in tante quae samparana mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignius, ut in te subtete meas in tante quae samparana mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. quid retubum Deum Iesum Christum per omnibus quae retubit mihi, calicem salutaris equipe in nome Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo, laudans invocabo Deum matronam nostre et ab inimicis meis avus ero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. 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 Colore sumpsimus Deum Iesum Christum punimente capiamus et immunum et apparae novus remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum, quod samse sanguis quem putavi hediat visceribus meis apraesta, ut in me non remanias scelera macula quem purat sancta reficerunt sacramenta. Deum obiscum, et quoque apud te. Oremus. Animabus quesumus Deum Iesum Christum, famulorum cetuorum oratio proficiat supplicantium, ut eis et apagatis omnibus exuas et tuae redemptionis facies esse parte cepes, qui te regnat in uni divina familia, qui erat est et edit in aeternum. Deum obiscum, et quoque apud te, ite missa est, Deum gratia. Placeat tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium servitutis meae, et praesta ut sacrificium quod oculis tuae majestatis indinus otuli, tibi sit acceptabile micu et omnibus, pro quibus idut otuli sit miserante propitiabe per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, maternam et filium et spiritum sanctum, Deum maternam nostra et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratia. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Deam matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum, present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart and the immaculate heart of Deam matronam nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Deum matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. Thank you, Lucy, for your most generous donation. And thank you to everyone else who is faithful to the Most Holy Trinity and to prayer. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and we will have Mass at 7:30, and that's the 24th of December. Today's the 23rd. Have faith and courage, and pray. All right, please go and sanctify all those you meet. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.